I wanted to do another video. I was gonna do another video yesterday or the day before, or after I posted my first one, simply because it's like I told you guys, life is a very interesting thing. Um, it might take you a while to get used to certain things and learn certain things, but eventually you get better with them with time. And what I'm getting at with that is, for example, like me, what I'm what I would be getting better at. One of the things I'm getting better at over time is overthinking. Not overthinking as much. Remembering, you know what? Let it be. Let go. Let God do His work. Let time tell you what's meant to be, what's not meant to be. Remembering you're not perfect. You know. Let me hold on. Let me make sure. Remembering that you're not perfect. Um, we all have our own individual battles and things that we face that a lot of people may not know about. Like me, it's not even a battle. I mean, it is a battle if you look at the bigger picture, but like right now, I'll be honest, I'm not in the best spot financially. Um, you know, I have some debts I have to pay off. Um, Currently working 9 to 5. I work at Spirit. I just turned 27 years old. Um, I still live at home, you know, and not the ideal situation, not where I want to be. You know, if I could choose anywhere, I would say I have my own place by now, apartment. That doesn't matter. I'm not picky. Just something where I can call it my own. Um, a newer car, not even newer car, but just a newer vehicle, as in like not a brand new car, but like a different vehicle, something more my speed. Just very like that's frivolous. You feel me? It's not important, but something that I do want, honestly. Um, and I'd like to be doing something along the lines of like what I'm doing right now, where I'm working for myself. You know, when this takes off, this would be my ideal. Like, I don't want to wake up and be like, I gotta go clock in somewhere and talk to somebody. That's just not how I want to live my life. I've always done it, and it's gotten me by, but getting me by isn't gonna get me where I want to be in life. I still have days, weeks I'm dealing with, like what I'm dealing with right now, where my room's a mess. I've got nothing to hide from it. My room is a mess. I need to clean it up, get back on my like, my gym schedule is consistent, but I can make everything like way more like, you know, not tight packed, but like situate everything like way better. So the gist of this video, or what I'm gonna title it as, is getting back to your. Mm, the idea of this video, like the main message, is really like getting back to your routine, dealing with like whether because dealing with like mental health and getting back to like your routine, something that keeps you like aligned and straight and focused, and simplify that. To simplify what I just said, honestly, I'd probably just tell you guys that you know, with life you have it has its ups and downs. You're gonna have way better days, way better weeks, way better months, way better years. Then you're gonna have some that aren't as good, and that's okay. Because those are the days we learn the most, when you make mistakes, when bad things happen, and that's okay. It's literally, it has to be okay because it's a part of the journey. We're all on this journey together. Your journey and my journey may be different, as in like where you want to take your life, but we're still on a journey together. You get me? Even though we're not sharing the same one. So to simplify this, I'd probably just call it realigning or centering yourself. You know, because sometimes in life, or a lot of times, we get sidetracked, even with little shit day to day. And getting back to like that sweet spot that we have, like I remember a couple of years ago, I would have, I think, months, at least once or twice a month or whatever, where I was like cleaning my room like more religiously, and I was like, you know, keeping it super clean, looking nice, playing music. Like I was like, yeah. And now it's like I gotta get back to that. That's just one little thing, all right, that I want to get back to that will make me feel like, you know what, yeah, like I'm doing this shit. And it'll make me feel more like clear minded. And the main thing that'll make me feel clear minded, I think about it now, is the title for this video would be realigning with your goals, or realigning with yourself. Because since we get sidetracked, probably on a day to day, week to week, month to month, year to year, whatever basis at times, getting back to like you, who you are, what you really like, you know? I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. It's terrible. I went to sleep at 4, and I only did that because I went to sleep last night at like 10 o'clock at my shorty's house. And then she woke up for work, and I had to leave. That was like 3 in the morning, and I got back here, went to bed, woke up, showered. Now I gotta clean my room a little bit. Well, I gotta go work in a little bit, so I'll have to clean it later. But um, what I was getting at was handling these things that you know you need to handle, and hmm, as I clean through my room, it helps me keep my mind clear, and it also will give me that push and initiative to be like, you know what? Because I have a bunch of clothes and shit. I need to. I already have like a bag filled with clothes I want to sell, and a bag filled with clothes with stuff that I can just, I want to give this away, like give this back to people. And I still have more I have to go through to find stuff I want to sell, and then try to get my money's worth. You know what I'm saying? And then I can free up more room in my closet to where I'm like, okay, I don't have as much stuff, and that's okay, and I like that. And then if I want to entertain any more stuff after I paid off these debts and all these things, which I need to do, that's the most important thing that I've been slacking on. I've been very bad about that. Like I owe my parents money for like a year or two now. And I'm not proud of it at all. I'm saying that shit like it's easy, like it's like no big deal. But I'm just doing it really to own up, like say it out loud and get it off my chest. I'm not proud of it, but it's something that I have to and I will accomplish. Because I have a bad habit of just like spending money, even if it's just having fun. Not like having fun, like partying, drinking, and this, that, and the third, but like going out, spending time with my friends, eating, uh, going out with whoever I'm dating at the time. Um, It's little shit like that, you know. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. That's like literally like that's me being like completely vulnerable with y'all. But it's a work in progress. And it's funny, right? Because I find at times if you're too lax about certain things, you can kind of like be like, yeah, it's no big deal, push it off, push it off. But if you're too like, no, like hard on yourself, because I tend to be hard on myself at times, I'd be like, nah, nah, and then I stress and whatever. You gotta find like that little balance of like, this is important. I'm not gonna like, I'm not gonna overly stress about it to the point where like I'm ripping my hair out, but I'm not gonna be like, it's no big deal. Like I can just do it whenever. You gotta find like that balance, and you know what it is. Um, where you find balance and stuff with things. What the hell? You find balance and stuff with things. And you know where that is. That's what it is, man. Finding your balance again, or finding it. Because there's certain times in life I've realized balance isn't about like, it's not a weekly thing, it's not a daily thing where like you have to have balance every day. Like, no. I realized like balance is even, you may have a year where you were like, you weren't doing nothing productive. You were having fun, whatever. And then next year, you're grinding all year. That's balance as well. You get me? Because you have the one half, the bad, the kind of whatever, then you have the good half, the like really good shit. That's the balance. You know what I'm saying? So don't look at it like, oh shit, today I didn't do too much. I don't have balance. Like, don't stress it so much. Just let it be. Just breathe. It's gonna be okay. Just keep going. And that's probably the best advice that I've always, wanted to hear. Sometimes you don't always hear that. And people that are your friends or not your friends may not know you need to hear that or want to hear that. Um, so when you hear it, it's like, okay, like I'm okay. Everything is okay. We're good. Like, I'm the type of person, I've realized I've been at parties, whatever. I thought about this because of this video I'm doing right now, right? And we could be talking about, a homie could be like, I broke up with this girl, she broke up with me, this, that, and the third, whatever. Laugh it off, ha ha ha, kiki, or say something. And I don't even think I purposely do it, but I just see it. Like, I know how to look at a situation as like, and like really dissect it and look at like the bigger picture, which is more broad, right? But then I can dive deep into it and be like, you know what? Like, maybe you did this because of this, and the third. And then now it's a deeper conversation. And a lot of times people can't handle that, or they don't know how to handle that, or they don't want to talk about whatever it is. And I get it, because there's times I don't want to talk about things either. I like being a little more, not shallow, but just enjoying like the conversation for what it is and not having to go super deep every time. But I tend to do that with other people because I feel like that's just what they need sometimes. Like you need to hear that. Like maybe that's something they've wanted to hear when they bring up a conversation and like hopes that like someone might talk about it and they don't know how to ask for help. You feel me? So I'll just be like, well, maybe you did this because of this. And maybe that can shift their mindset or help their mindset go to where they want it to be. You know what I'm saying? Give them like that little push. And they'd be like, you know what? Like, this is what I was already thinking. You kind of confirmed that for me. Thank you. Like, not to have that reaction, but like, that's like my idea behind it, right? Like, you know what? Maybe they wanted this. And if I can help them in that way, oh, and I laugh because like I've done that before where I've talked to somebody, then we get into a deeper conversation, and I could tell they're kind of zoning out or like over the conversation. Maybe they needed to hear it. I don't know. So I did it anyways because that's just how my mind is. I like having those in-depth, deeper conversations. Me just talking about like, oh yeah, like I met like a homie at a party, and then we just said what's up, whatever. He's like, yeah, I smoked a blunt yesterday, and like I just like looked at the wall. I'm like, dude, maybe you look at the wall and spaced out because you were like off. You're like, you know what I'm saying? And like maybe you were thinking about life and things you need to do and da 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 da. And then they're like, yeah, bro, like da 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 da. And I'm just like, bro, I just want to have an in-depth conversation with you, dog. Like maybe I can help you with something. I feel like we as people, we always gotta need help, even if we don't ask for it, because maybe we don't know how to ask for it. But it all goes back to just centering yourself, realigning with yourself of the things that you need to do, want to do, who you are, the things you know you like to do, all those things, getting back to that, getting back to being like whole. You know what I'm saying? Because when you feel like something's missing, you need to take a step back and just be like, let me let me piece this together bit by bit and figure it out. I think that's the most beautiful thing you can do for yourself and for others is want to help and be better, even when it's hard for you to do so, even when you don't know how to do it, even if you don't want to do it. Like part of you doesn't want to do it because your mind, messes with you and wants you to be comfortable and safe. How your mind determines or what it determines as safe versus how much you can really actually, put out what you can do. And it's just like the gym, like going to a failure. You can laugh about it. When you really like, my homie just put me on that. He didn't just put me on, but it was like he's always expressed it to me, and I've always seen him, and that's what like I admire about him as like a human being. And it's just the fact of going to failure because it's not about like the gym. It's not about. It's like you can really do more than you think you can. Your mind, your mind will limit you a lot. Your mind will limit you a lot. I think that's all I got. I'm gonna record another video after this. But I love you guys. Peace.